Lyssa and Licia's Dating Adventures.
Woo!
Welcome back.
Yes.
All right, we are hitting you with the good,
The bad,
and the ugly.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. To all our newbies out there, this message is strictly for you.
Yes.
What we would like for you to do is to hit that red button up on the bottom of the screen on the right hand side. Can you please tap that subscribe button to our channel to keep being notified of when we drop new content, when we drop new videos, and while you're at it, click the bell that's sitting right on top, so that when that bell goes off, anytime we drop something, you'll always be notified when we're dropping something. So definitely. And for all our adventurers, welcome back to another episode with your girls. We are so excited to have you guys back.
Yeah.
And we have something in store for you.
So today's episode, y'all, we are discussing the top 8 ways to keep your relationship just a little bit spicy.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
We all like it hot.
She a mess. She is a hot mess.
Just a little jalapeno. We ain't trying to go full ghost pepper, okay?
All right. Number 8 is vacations / staycation.
Yes. Everybody loves a good vacation.
Yes.
You get to separate from life and just have fun and enjoy each other's company. But also, you know, there's some places around the house in your hometown that you probably haven't gone to.
That's
And
true.
you can make it a little staycation out of that. You know?
Absolutely, that is true. I love to vacation.
Yeah.
Love to be gone. If I can be gone every month, I will be gone. But sister gotta get that money, you know.
Yes.
But yes, definitely. If you don't have all extraneous funds to be going out of the country and things like that, like Felicia said, you definitely can find little gems in your community and definitely have a great time with that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, and it's all about, like we say, making memories on the show.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the ways to make memories, because you can
Absolutely.
always remember that vacation or that staycation
That's
that you
it.
had.
That's it.
Activities around the house, y'all. Okay, we know we in quarantine, we in COVID. Y'all probably should have done a little bit of this stuff that you wanted to do around the house. If not, check yourself.
That's it.
But, you know, painting, remodeling, redecorating, putting up furniture, taking stuff down, spring
That's it.
cleaning, all of that y'all can do together, you know?
Absolutely.
And you can just listen to music, laugh, talk, whatever,
That's
you know?
it. Yeah, I think that was a good idea. Definitely doing little projects around the house is really good, because, like she said, while you dancing and you listen to music and you and your mate just acting, you know, you're silly in that house or that apartment or whatever, and you're just, you know, making it more comfy, making it more you guys' place. And even then, you can even be taking an extra mile, and you can order things like like the painting with a twist. They have that where you can actually, it's already drawn out, and with the number, you can just, y'all can sit there and have your own paint night at the house.
Hey, sip and paint at the house. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that one. Sex, y'all. We know it is a very important part in a relationship. It's the thing that ties you and your mate together intimately, okay? So you can spice sex up. You can get outfits, okay? You can be whatever you want. Y'all can role play. You can be a nurse yourself if you want to be. You can be a construction worker. You can do whatever you want. Switch the wigs up, sis. Switch the outfits up, sis. Make it fun. And then also, if you just don't know what to do, there's these cute little coupon books. They call them sex coupon books. You can order them and it's like a lottery ticket. So scratch it off,
Oh
and
my
it's gonna
God.
tell you what you don't do that day and where you gonna do it. So it's about the mystery. It's about the fun. It's about that one-on-one connection. Okay. And then if you really, really love freaky freak, go get you.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to put you up on game when you get there. Look, go get you some toys. It's okay. Okay.
Oh Lord.
It's okay.
Well, speaking from my background with marriage and family therapy, it is with couples that I've seen that have come, in my office and things like that. It is definitely it's something that is important that you should talk about. Definitely, especially if you're not in that place in your relationship at that time, but you're trying to figure out like what that would look like in a relationship. It's definitely something because you need to know what your mate requires, and what your who requires what.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely a conversation to have because you don't want it to be an issue later on down the line, and you thinking it's one thing and it's something completely different. So I would definitely say the things that she's brought up today, definitely make sure you talk about those things because you don't know necessarily what your partner is okay with and what they're not.
Because she done heard it on her couch, y'all.
I have. So it is something definitely to speak on. Compromise is definitely key into a relationship.
Yep.
And a strong one at
Yeah.
that. It's not always your way and it's not always the other person's way,
Yeah.
but compromise is the key, definitely, alongside with communication. It's definitely a key in making sure that it's going to survive. Because when you think about it, before you're married or, and things like that, you have two selfish individuals coming together. But you have to ask yourself what is good for the relationship. And whatever that is, that's what you both agree upon. And that's, how you can continue to go forward.
Yeah.
So what do you think about
No,
it?
I completely agree because without compromise, then you just have like a lot of friction and a lot of unnecessary friction. Because at the end of the day, like you're just trying to get your way. And there are some things that you can take a back seat on, and it doesn't make you look weak or seem weak. It just you're doing it for the greater good of your relationship. You know?
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. So yes, make sure you compromise. Make sure you guys talk about it and figure out what's best for the relationship and moving forward.
Yeah, and it's for both parties. And it's not just for a woman to compromise, or it's not just for a man to compromise.
Absolutely.
Every person has to compromise in one way or another.
Absolutely. Date nights. You have to have date nights.
Yep.
That keeps everything, like you said, spicy. It keeps everything fresh.
Yep.
Going to a different venue, going to a museum, going out to, it's cliche because people love to eat just to find out, you like to eat all the time. But do something other than gaining weight. Do something else. Do something else. But yeah, date nights are great.
Yeah. And it like, when you've been in a relationship for a very long time, sometimes you lose sight of that and you think, we engaged, we married, we live together. Like, I don't have to date her. Why? I already have her.
Yes.
No, but that's how you got her. You still have to continue to date your spouse.
That's
okay?
it.
Give them something to look forward to on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis. You get all fancy, get dressed up and go out.
Absolutely.
Or, one of my favorite date days that me and my husband did was a penny date. So you take a penny, and you pick a number 1 through 20. Okay. And that signifies how many times you're going to flip the penny.
Okay.
So, say if you say 10. So, you leave your house at each intersection, like whether it's a stoplight or a stop sign.
Okay.
You flip the penny.
Okay.
If it's like heads, then you go right. If it's tails, you go left. And then at the end of that number, like say you get to number 10, look around and find out what's around that you can make a date out of.
Oh, that was nice.
So
That's
it
fun.
kind of adds like mystery to it,
Yes.
Keep it fun, keep it spicy, keep it funky.
That was interesting. That was good. I like that. I'm gonna try that one. So I know you watching. You better be having a penny. Yeah. But yes. Definitely. And women, I know a lot of times we are the ones that's being catered to and things, but also make sure you cater to your man or whatever. Definitely, because they should be treated with respect too. They do just as much as work as we do.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
it's not about take. You gotta give too.
That's it.
All right, y'all. Love language. We all heard about it. We all probably read the book. Okay, we know there's 5 of them. Okay, take the quiz with your spouse. Even if you didn't read the book, you can go online and take the quiz. Find out what each other's love languages are, because you might not be getting what you want from your spouse because you're not loving him the way he wants to be loved or needs to be loved, and so you're not getting the love that you need.
That's it. I definitely would agree. It's something to take the test together. I actually did it, and I had fun. You know, he was over there trying to hide his answers. Like, don't nobody care about your answers, but he was over there doing his. I was doing mine, and we came together, and that was a conversation in itself. Just to really get to know what you really require and what is love to you. So it was definitely an eye opener, and I would definitely say, wherever you are in your relationship, whether you've been married for 50 years, definitely take that test. See exactly what your mate's love language is like, and it'll make you will definitely love him even the more. You'll know what he's seeking from you. So, yeah. Having me time is definitely important. Is because at the end of the day, you're still an individual. So you want to make sure you having some time to yourself to kind of converse, or to just, if that's just, you're exercising an hour after each day or before the day, or if that's, you just want to be in the bedroom and you want to read a book or something. But definitely make sure that you're implementing that me time for yourself. Because it's very important. And if not, it's like you said, you're individuals coming together. And it's like, if you lose that sense of individuality and you're just constantly with your partner and you become codependent, you know what I mean? And that's never cute. So you have to have that time for yourself to figure out exactly who you are. You have to be whole within yourself, internally, externally, in order to bring your best to the relationship. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with her. I agree completely. Don't be codependent. Make sure you're spending time with friends or family. It doesn't have to be over the top.
Right.
But, you definitely want to implement that.
In-depth conversations, y'all. Too many times people have surface level conversations and end up knowing nothing about the person that they're with.
Not one thing.
You need to dig deep below those layers and discover who that person is. It makes no sense to be with a person for months at a time and you not know one thing but what burger they want from Burger King. That makes no sense. You need to really dive deep and figure out who that person is in the inside, and talk about all different topics. And not to just don't always be so quick to give what you think. Sometimes you have to sit back and just observe and listen, and just bring those questions to the forefront, hear where they're coming from, and then you give your insight. Because you don't want a person switching up and changing to become what you want them to be. Never, I don't get those questions where it's like, well, I didn't know him. What do you mean you didn't know him? You weren't asking the right questions. That's it. Okay. That's it. Or you was in La La Land. Exactly. Yeah. So find out who you really with. Not the person who they send as their representative. And now, this part of our show is where we do our Star of the Week. Star of the Week. Star of the Week. What Star of the Week? What Star of the Week? What? Okay, so our Star of the Week this week is Legally Darius. Legally Darius. Shout out to Legally Darius. He is an actor, a director, actor, a choreographer,
Yes.
and he teaches the youth. Hello.
That's it.
He is an artistic director at Renegade Theater Co., okay, where they do a bunch of different musical productions and plays, theater. So if you are a fan of the arts,
Yes.
make sure you follow Legally Darius on IG as well as Renegade Theater Co. Okay?
Yes. He is, when I say this guy is artistic and he loves what he does and he loves the children. And he has been in so many different plays and has been traveling so many different places. So he is definitely serious about his craft. So make sure that you follow him, that you reach out to him via his DM, and he will get back to you quick. Yes.
All right. Well, that is our show. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Let us know what you think. Let us know what we missed. Okay.
That's it. And we always would love for you guys to comment, to show us a like. And we definitely, like we said before, we read all your comments and we get back to you.
Yep.
And also, if you ever want a chance to be on this couch, make sure that you hit us up in our email. And we will definitely let you know how we will move forward.
But let me tell you something. You want to be on this couch and you ain't subscribed? That's a no.
Because we will be checking. So no.
Do what's right, y'all.
That's it.
Do what's right.
That's it.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next time.
All right. Make sure that you love yourself and you stay gorgeous.
Bye.